Alright guys, welcome back to Addicted to Thinking. We just made it back from Osawatomie, Kansas, equip bid, and picked up our mini skid. Those people up there are amazing. It's great to work with them. Look forward to doing it again. As you can see, the sun is going down. I need to get the trailer unloaded and see if I can't get this thing started. They were able to, they loaded it on the trailer with a forklift, and then I was able to start it and pull it forward just a couple of feet. But I need to go through, make sure it has all the oil and everything in it. Yeah, so we got the ZJG380, and we got one of the grapple buckets. So I look forward to playing with these. This SJG has the 420 Rado in it, I believe it's a Rado. I guess it could be a Briggs. No, it looks like the Rado in there. So 15 horse, everything's looking pretty good. It's a little dirty, it's been sitting a bit. These unfortunately are a little tore up, but we'll get her cleaned up and then we'll do some testing with her. And I kind of want to start a new series of flipping these. So I really want one of the new Durette XC 1100s. And so my goal is to just buy this equipment and then flip it until I can buy one. So I'm going to get this unloaded, and then we'll do some testing videos. We'll see. I think I want to do like what it can lift, just go through it, look at it. It was interesting getting to go there and just do the process. It was fun. So let's get it unloaded, and then by that time it'll be dark, and I'll probably have to bring you guys back a different day. And so we'll continue this on probably a day this weekend, and we'll go through the skid steer. We'll talk about it, look on the inside, which actually I think it's unlocked. We can. So my last one I had was the SDL 60, and I really liked it. It had a lot of power for its size. It had the little cooler. So this one's interesting because it has the bigger cooler, but it has a smaller hydraulic tank. So it is a 2-pump. Like I said, the Rado 420, 15 horse. I checked the oil before I started, so there's a drop of oil right there you can see, which was weird because it had this tag in it. Had this tag in it right here. It said no oil, and I was like, uh-oh, better check. But there was oil in it, so we'll get some gas in her and get her off here. So yep. And so whenever we got it off, I'll bring you guys back. So as I was getting ready to unload this, I remembered I wanted to show you guys this. If you have not seen these style of ratchet straps, these things are amazing. So they are self-winding ratchet straps, and you just push the button here to release. So it comes undone. Unhook it. Set that there. Let's jump over here and get this other side off. All right, now this is the cool part. This is gonna be a little hard because the only bad thing is these are expensive, but yeah, that is really nice. I like these. And then to get them, you just pull it out. These are Cobalt, you know, I get them Cobalt from Home Depot or whatever, but I'm sure there's other brands that make the same thing. I know I saw some really big ones at Walmart one day, but they're not cheap. They're pretty pricey. So, but I do recommend using, you know, something heavy duty to hold down the big pieces. That was just to hold down this little grapple, so it did fine for that. All right, we'll get her unloaded and then we'll bring you back. Boy, it's getting dark, isn't it? Let's go in here. We'll grab our grease gun. See these greasers? I see people all the time. They're not really sure about these. Oh, why is that not focusing? It can't focus because of the... There we go. Yeah, right there. So this is for a needle like this. This just goes into your grease gun. It's just a needle zert is all it is, and then that sticks in there like that. And there's a ball right there. You can, I don't know if you can see that. It depresses. See that? Depresses that ball. And some of these videos that I've been watching, and I've heard a lot of people, they're not sure what kind of grease zert that is or how to do it, and that's what it is. It's just, it's to keep them from getting broke off, essentially. There's nothing for it to hit and break, so. Come on. I'll have to change the grease gun. I'm not doing that tonight. We'll finish this up tomorrow. I'm gonna get this loaded up in the shop, and then we'll be back another day to finish the video. So we'll be back another day later, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to Addicted to Tinkering. This is kind of a video I hadn't really planned on doing, not yet anyways, since we just got this yesterday, but they're calling for big snowstorms this weekend. Today is Thursday, and they're expecting to start Friday night. So what I'm doing is draining the oil out of this thing right now to make sure it's got good fresh oil in it. So there was really no good way to do this without making a mess. So what I did is I pulled this up on just some metal to kind of tilt it, if you will. So we're kind of tilted like to the front and at an angle, so it's like this. And the idea being, it's going to drain that oil to the front inside that canister or that little pan down there. Now the trick's to figure out how to get the pan out of there without spilling the oil everywhere, of course. But it did manage to control the oil for the most part. You can see where, you know, it leaked a little bit, but if all that had leaked everywhere all over this machine, that would be a disaster. So we're going to get this done, get this oil cleaned up, and then I'm going to try and figure out how to do this hydraulic oil. So far, looking over this machine, there's a lot of things that I'm not as impressed with as my last one, my SD Lanch. So like, I don't like these gaps, and it's everywhere. It's on all of them, and you know, that may have been there on the SD Lanch and I just didn't notice it. But one thing I'm noticing with this one is how much play there is in everything. Like, it moves. And the other one may have done that and I just didn't notice, but I don't know, we'll get this going. Let me get this oil cleaned up and drained, and then fresh oil in the motor, and then we'll look at how to do the hydraulic side of it. So set this camera up. I don't know if there's a good place to set this up or not. Doesn't really look like there's gonna be a good place to set this thing. That might work. So I'm just kind of wiping this stuff up. I need to put the bolt back in. Grab a magnet to get the crush washer out of there real quick. What is that? That's not gonna pick it up. I guess it's truly copper or something. I did not think it would be. All right, well, pick it up with our fingers then. Where'd it go? Weird. It's not copper, I don't know what it is. Maybe aluminum crush ring? I don't know that I've ever seen an aluminum crush ring. It's not steel, I know that. It's not magnetic, so. I'll be honest, I don't know what I did with the bolt. I don't know where it went. I'll have to look around and see where I stuck it. I don't remember where I stuck it. That sucks. Not in my pocket. You guys ever do that? Lose something that's like, should be right in front of your face, right? And it probably isn't, I'm not seeing it. What the heck? Where'd the bolt go? Dang it. There's the ratchet I pulled it out with. The socket. Oh, there's the bolt. It fell on the ground. That's what happened. All right. So I don't know if it'll make it in this video, but the first video I made of this when I was getting it off the trailer, I was explaining on these orange tabs right here, there's one identical on the other side, and there was a little tag on it that said no oil in the machine. Well, that obviously wasn't true because all that oil just came out of there. So, and I did check the oil before I started it and moved it and all that, but I find it funny that that was on there, but there was actually oil in the machine. All right, that's tight. I just gotta figure out how to clean all this oil up. More, it's just gonna keep leaking out. Since it's no more leaking out, we'll clean her up good. Let's see, there's a puddle under there. I just don't know how I'm gonna get to it. Let me get a screwdriver to jam under there and push that rag through. This one may be too big, but I want to have some reach. Try it from the back side. Yeah, I pre-ordered like the drain hose and stuff, so you don't have to have this mess every time. It just has a hose on there instead of that bolt in there, and then so whenever you drain it, you can just drain it straight into a pan. And I ordered the filters and stuff for the hydraulic lines, but like I said, with the storm coming, we may not have the opportunity to get all that stuff in. We're just gonna have to do all this again, but it's well worth it in the efforts of trying to not tear up this machine, because I do plan to sell this machine. So, but I've already had a couple of people ask if I'd be willing to rent it during the storm. So now the trick, can we get this out of here without spilling it? This is gonna be tricky. I don't think it's going to come out without spilling it. I don't think it fits. Now the phone's falling against my face. Oh, it just barely fit. Oh, and the phone's falling. Okay, there's that part. How do we get it through this one right here? Come on. Oh, yes. There's a little bit down there, but easily wipe it up. Let's go over here and see. Oop, I spilled it on the ground. Go over here and see. This oil's only been ran for 0.2 of an hour or whatever. So fortunately, it looks like I see flakes in it, metal, but we'll see. This pan was dirty before. It's just an old shop pan. No, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not the nicest looking oil by any means, but put that there. I was trying to pump it out of there first with that and didn't work. All right. You can definitely see some metal, or I don't know, it's not great looking. I think I see metal in there, but that's okay. Break-in of a lawnmower engine, right? All right. Let's see about doing hydraulic fluid. Oh, we need to remember to put the oil back in the motor real quick. We can do that real quick. All right, set that there. I'll wipe up some of this. Probably no need to do a whole lot, because I'm sure I'll spill hydraulic fluid too. So, but get the majority of these puddles up. All right, drop the mic. It's all nasty now. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do about this. I don't know about these yet, so I'll have to do some research probably. All right, put some oil back in. Where's my funnel? You know what? I'm looking at this. I'm thinking this might actually be easier from over here with this funnel going through right there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that will be easier. Pull that drain plug out. Show you guys. So my plan, you can see right down through there is the oil. So we'll use that funnel to reach down in there and make this super simple. At least that's my theory. So. Oh, I hear that tank draining in the background. I'm like, what is that noise? Set you guys up like right here. That way, when there's a catastrophic failure, you can maybe see it. There you go. little bit dripping out, not too bad. Screw this back in there. And I can't really check the oil level because, like I said, it's sitting on an angle right now, so I'll have to get her down flat. But there should be sufficient in there to start it and move it back down flat. So let's do that real quick and then we'll check that oil level. I need to clean this machine. Oh, there might not be enough gas sitting there. Give ourselves some room. Let that sit for a second, let that oil drain back down. Yeah. I guess I should do this here. There we go. That way it won't fall again if it's on that little hanger. I was just trying to get myself as much room as possible. All right. I'm gonna leave this rag in here to try and catch some of this oil. All right, now we just gotta figure out how to do this. I'm assuming this is a breather. Oh, look, that's fairly loose. Can I just pump straight out of here? Kind of looks like I can. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Will this fit in that hole? It will not. That kind of sucks. All right. Let's see what we can come up with. I'll set you guys down over here. You can't really see anything from there. Maybe we can extend you some more. Nope, that's as high as you go, huh? Yep. Maybe right there's the key. Yeah, that's not too bad of a shot. Okay. Oh my God, that's tight. There's a little O-ring on here. I'm sure we don't want to lose that. I see there's a, you could probably put something in there. Just don't worry. Yep, okay. That's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take some leverage. Where's that screwdriver at? Let's see. Where's this? I don't like how flimsy all this is. Look how much I can deflect that. Not really sure. I guess I get a, there's no room. See if either one of these will work. I'm thinking this isn't gonna do it. I don't know what's hitting that. Jesus, that's tight. Well, that's not good. Almost guarantee you those pieces are down inside there. I don't know if you can see that, but some of those are broken. No idea if I just did that, because I don't see anything down in here. That doesn't really get us anywhere either. All that for nothing. I guess we're gonna have to take the thing off the tank. Some of these have a drain on the bottom. I guess I should look at that. I don't see a drain on the bottom anywhere. On the sides. I see no drain anywhere. Okay. I don't want to completely tighten this, but I do want to tighten it back up. Okay. Well, I'm curious if that's just a vent. That's not a filter. The filter has to be in there. I think I'm gonna pull these 4 bolts. I don't know how I would ever get it out. Maybe I can angle it once it's loose. We'll see. Just in case that's needed. Yeah, I'd like to get that fluid out and get some fresh, good fluid in, because I feel like my drive on my right side is very weak. And it, like I said, this has 0.2 hours on it, so. Oh, this isn't even tight. How are they gonna have one thing so tight and then this so loose? Seeing a seal sticking out the side there, that's probably not a good sign, but yeah, none of these are even tight. Oh, I can't see. None of them were tight. None of them were tight at all. I feel like these machines are so close to being like something really good. They're just cheap in some of the wrong places. Like the moving around, like when this has the weight on it, you can push these arms and moving the machine like just kind of bends around. Hold a brace across here, or even a bolt-in one that you could take out, and that would solve a lot of that, I think. Yeah, I can angle this out. Let's see if we can't get this to come out. Yep, sure enough, she come out. Probably clean that filter, save this gasket. Make sure nothing gets on this thing. Set this over there. And should be able to just pump out of there, I think. It looks pretty nasty. We'll pump out of there and then we'll clean it. I think we'll be able to pump this with this. I'm not sure. I never tried to pump hydraulic fluid with this little $13 pump. Look at that. Little Harbor Freight, runs off double D batteries, 13 bucks. I bought 2 of them because I just wasn't sure how long it would last, but it's pumping it out of there very slowly. It started out strong and then it's like it clogged or something. It's going pretty slow now, but it's doing it, and that's a lot easier than anything else I could think of. So we'll just let her pump. All right, when this gets emptied, I'll call you guys. I'll bring you guys back. We'll look down inside the tank and see what's in there. All right, guys, we are making a big sloppy mess here, but we did manage to get. I couldn't get it all, but I did get. Oh boy, there's the mic. It's gonna fall in the freaking tank. This is just such a mess. We did manage to get a lot of it out. I can't even show you. There's some in there still. It's not that. There's a little bit. You can kind of tell. So, we're just gonna fill her back up and hope for the best, I guess. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have to do it again because I have a filter coming for this, and like an external filter, not this internal mesh thing. So, God, it's just such a dirty mess now. Fluid everywhere. But we'll clean her up. So let me refill it full of fluid, and then we'll give her a test go. All right, guys. It started getting late, so I just hurried up and finished, but we did get her put all back together. We got the fluid in there, got her all cleaned up and looking snazzy. Oh, look at that. See, that's a good thing I came back in here because I need to put that cap back on there. Where's that at? This vent cap needs to go back on there. Good catch, guys. Thanks. All right. Hopefully, let's see here. Like that. And then screw. All right, beautiful. Cool. So we got the cat back on. We got those bolts right there tight. They were all completely loose before. I went ahead and zip tied my fan up to a couple places because it was flopping around. Like I said, we got her cleaned up. We got the oil changed. I did check the oil dipstick. It's good. She's good to go. I operated the grapple bug, picked it up and all that a little bit, and drove her back and forth. I don't know that she's operating any smoother, but I feel like it has more power. This right drive was acting really weak, but I think it fixed it. I don't know if there was an air pocket or something in there, but it's late, so tomorrow I will probably try and play with it some more, get my mess all cleaned up, and then that'll give me the freedom to take it out in the yard and do all that stuff. I need to clean up all this oil that got everywhere. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here if you went through this. Let's see where the level's at now. So I put the level at 80%, which it looks like it's really low now. So I probably need to add some. That's probably contributing to the jerkiness. See how low it is now? So originally I filled it too much and I drained it down to the 80. And now with everything collapsed, it should be back at the 80. So I think it's just low. I need to put more in. I also went back and greased all my grease zerts, these noodle zerts. Those are all done. So I will definitely, there's some fluid I need to clean up there. Since I'm going to add some more, I'm not going to worry about it right now. It did make a mess, that's for sure. That was messy in there and oil everywhere. I went through a bunch of my blue towels. So, yeah, we'll, I was just talking about this earlier, this gap. Look, I can almost fit my finger in that gap. That's so big. I also don't like how much this pin doesn't see that gap, how far the pin's not going through. Yeah, I definitely won't be keeping this machine. There is one I'm going to keep at some point. This is part of my series that I'm going to do. That's going to be buying one and flipping one until I can get a Direct XC 1100. That's my goal. That thing just looks amazing, and it helped me so much on the farm, moving hay bales for the cows and stuff like that. So that's the goal. Keep flipping these until I can get my Direct XC 1100. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.